Hi, Sunny here to record a assistance video for Atlantis Parks Department Excel Module 4 SAM Project A. I have my instruction sheet open on the second monitor. So I'll go ahead and download the instruction file and then download your start file. Alright, ensure your name is in B6 as usual. Enable editing. And we'll start on step 1. Alright, switch to the spending worksheet. And in range E5 through E10. Conditional formatting, data bars, solid fill. Step 2, in the range F5 through F10. Add line sparklines based on the data in the range B5 through E10. Alright, insert lines, and the data range should be B5 through E10. Okay, B5 through E10. Step 3, apply the blue accent 1 darker 25 sparkline color to the range F5 through F10. F5 through F10 should be highlighted. Okay, so it brings up the sparks line tab, and then right here you have the colors, and then you want to go to theme colors, blue accent 1 darker 25. Step 4. Gruden has created a pie chart representing the percentage of parks budget that went to each park in 2018. Modify the chart in the range G2 to O20 as follows. Okay, so they want us to add a title. So go ahead and do that first. Select your title area. Enter 2018 park spending as percentage of total. 4B, change the data labels to include category as well as percentage, and position the labels in the outside in location. Okay. Select your chart. Go ahead and hit the plus to bring up the chart elements, and then browse the data labels and select the more arrow. And we want the outside in location, right? We also need to add a category. Okay, so let's go to more options. Alright, so right here we'll go to text options and then label options. And let's go ahead and select the category name. Alright, C, remove the legend from the chart. So let's go ahead and select the elements. Uncheck the legend box. Step 5, Gruden would like a pie chart representing the percentage of the park's budget that would go to each park in 2021. 5A, create a 2D pie chart based on the data in the range E5 through E9. E5 through E9. And we need to create a 2D pie chart. So let's go to insert, recommended charts. See pie charts on here. Select it. And we need to position the chart within G21. Here, G21. And they're going to want us to line it up with the left border as well. And then the lower right corner in O39. So O39. There we go. Step 6. Customize the chart in the range G21 to O39 as follows. So they want this 6A. They want us to add a title. And apply style 3 to the chart. Okay, go ahead and select the chart area and go ahead and select the style brush, and we want to go to style 3. So just hover over third one down, should be style 3. Step 7, Gruden wants a stack bar chart based on the data in the range E4 through E9. Okay. A4 through E9. Insert. And then we need a stack bar chart. It's a cluster right here. And we need to position it A11 and F39. All right, so let's add a title. So step 8A. Go ahead and add the title. Step 8B, change the maximum value to 22.3 million on the horizontal axis. All right, so horizontal axis is here. Go ahead and right click on it. And let's do format axis. In the axis settings, we want to go ahead and change the maximum value from 2.5. We want to do 2. All right, so it should be, I said 2.5, but you just want to type in 2,300,000 with no decimal place and no commas, right? So just type in what comes out to 2.3 million, basically. All right. Step 8C. Apply a shape fill of white, background 1, darker 5 to the chart area. Okay. So just so we're on the same page, if you select the middle, the center, you select in the plot area. The chart area really is here, so you should be able to select it once. Make sure the plot area and the chart area are both highlighted. Right click on it and go ahead and do the shape fill, and you should hover over white, background 1, darker 5. You could also, when you select the chart area, it brings up the format chart area box on your right hand side, and you could always select the fill here. It should be set already. There you go. Okay. More than one way to get there. Step 9, update the park spending 2018-2021 combo chart in range A40. Okay, down here. A40 to G56 as follows. Move the chart to the projection worksheet. All right. Select the chart, right click, and we want to select move. Right. So move. and we want to move it to the projection worksheet. And then they want us to, let's see, yes, resize 9B, resize the chart to A4 and K22. Step 10, for the park spending 2018-2021 combo chart, apply the 10A, apply the monochromatic palette for color scheme to the chart. Okay, go ahead and select the chart, select your chart styles, and instead of staying on styles, select color and go down to the second section, and we're going to go to palette 4. Okay, so you should have what looks like this. 10B, add a secondary axis for the total series. Go ahead and select the total series at the bottom. So when you click on it one time, it'll select everything. Just go ahead and double click it. Make sure total is the only part that's selected, and go ahead, right click on it, and we want to format the data series. And when you select format the data series on your right hand side, you're going to see a secondary axis. Go ahead and select secondary axis, and you should see the change on your chart. 10C, add axis titles to the chart and then enter spending per park as the left vertical axis, and then enter total spending as the right vertical axis. Finally, delete the horizontal axis title placeholder. Okay, so do this. Go ahead and select, make sure the chart is selected. Select the add chart elements. Unselect the axis titles and then reselect it. You should have an axis title on your left, your right, and then horizontally, right? Okay. So we added the titles, and then let's see. So spending per part is your left axis title. So select the left axis title box. I'm using Control A to select then everything in that box, and then I'm just pasting the title from the instructions sheet. Okay. So I'm not typing, I'm just pasting. And total spending should be on the right, so I'm going to select the right axis, vertical axis title bar, Control A, and I'm pasting the total spending. And then we need to delete the horizontal one, so just select the horizontal axis title, make sure it's the only one that's highlighted, and then select delete. Step 11. Gordon wants to compare future payments for 3 different scenarios for a parks bond offering. Switch to the bond offering worksheet. She has already entered formulas in the range B9 through D10 to calculate the quarterly and annual payments for each options. In the range E9 and E10, add column sparklines using the data in the range B9 through D10. Alright, so let's go. Make sure you have E9 and E10 selected. Insert, and in the sparkline section, you want to select column, and in the data range, you want to select B9 through D10. And OK. Okay, 12B, resize and reposition the chart so that 12B. Sorry, I skipped one. It's not 12B. We should be on 11. Second part of 11. Okay, so second part of this, after we add the column sparklines, they want us to ungroup the sparklines. So while they're still selected and you're on the sparkline tab, go ahead and ungroup. And then we're going to change the value, vertical axis maximum value to negative 15,000 for cell E9. So let's go ahead and select, and then select axis up at the top. And we want to, let's see. So it's the maximum value we're looking for, right? So we're looking for maximum value. Down at the bottom, we want to select custom. And we want to enter negative 15,000. Okay. Go ahead and select E10. And we want to do the same thing, right? We want to select axis. We want to go to custom vertical axis maximum value. And we want to enter negative 60,000. Okay, step 12. 12A, create a clustered column chart based on the values in the range A9 through D10. Alright, so we want a cluster. Insert. It'll be the first chart at the top. Okay. We want to reposition to A11 and cell D28. Step 13, customize the chart in the range A11 through D28. Enter bond offering cost comparison as the chart title. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Step 13B, add data labels to the chart. Okay, select the chart, chart elements, and data labels. Alright. That was the last step. So let me go ahead. And save the files. Let's see that. Open up place here. Change this to. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and submit it and see if there's anything I need to adjust here. Let's see. A lot of little steps in this one. Easy to get tripped up or miss a step. Let's see here. 96. Alright, so right here in step 5 it's telling me to insert the chart. So the spending worksheet should contain a pie chart using labels based on the values in range A5 through A9. Alright, so I've missed this step right here. So when you go to the spending worksheet and you look at the pie chart we created, totally missed this, the labels, right? There's no labels here other than the default. So one way to correct this is select the chart itself, right click on it and select data. And so the data box, you could see here, the axis labels are the default ones. So I'm going to go ahead and select edit. And it's asking me which labels do I want to use. And in the instructions, it says A5 through A9. So I'm going to go ahead and select A5 through A9. And when I select OK, it changes it here. Okay. I'll go ahead and save the file again, and then I'll resubmit. And let's see, that should correct it, right? Let's see here. All right, yeah, here we go. All right. Another thing to be careful for too is sometimes when I see people resubmit a file, for some reason they save it to a different location, and when they go to upload it, they actually grab it from the previous location, so they get the same score, even though they're changed and are corrected what they're working on. I see that a few times. All right, so that corrected the problem. Hope this was helpful for you. If you missed something, just go back, look at the video a little bit, and hope this helps.